Well, as I always say, there ain't nothing to it but to do it. Hey guys, welcome to the Around the Couch podcast. We got two people here that you guys might not recognize unless you guys are on our Instagram. Make sure to follow the Instagram. Make sure to follow them after we shout them out. But before I introduce them, we got to introduce the main guys. The main guys to my right. Who do we have?
Ali A.
Ali A to his right.
Brother Love.
And to the left of me,
Gerson.
Glizzy G. That's right. And here, joining us on Around the Couch are two of our very special friends. Introduce yourselves, guys.
All right, I'm RP.
RP.
Hey, I'm Castro Wisdom.
Castro Wisdoms. And yeah, they come from, well, first we got Castro Wisdoms. He has his own channel, Castro Wisdoms. Everybody go check that out. And then they also have a group channel called Comedic Rejects. Great channel. We just watched a couple of their skits just a while back, or just a couple minutes ago. Good channel. Y'all need to make sure to go check them out. And yeah, just thank you guys for joining the podcast. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah. So, I mean, let's just get started. Let's just get to it. I kind of want to talk about why we have you guys here. YouTube. You know, YouTube is one of those things that and I think maybe Kurt, you dabble in, not YouTube, but just content creating as a whole. I'm interested in content creating. So I kind of want to get your perspective of what is the creative process you guys take when creating content. What do you guys take inspiration from?
Ooh, you want to go first?
Take inspiration from. It's kind of like in the everyday life. When you're thinking of a skit, you think of like what's going on in the world, and you're just like, yo, let's make a skit out of that and stuff like that. We used to put videos on my other channel, Castro Wisdom.
Yeah.
And we would do like if teachers could, because like one day I always see teachers, like students always yelling at teachers, and teachers always have to hold back what they're saying. And I'm just like, yo, if teachers could really slap some students, they would. So we were just like, I just brought the idea to him, and you know, we just created it, and it's like one of our popular videos.
Yeah,
that
sure.
and one of our we have a very popular video that cannot be named.
Cannot be named. Why can it not be named?
Well, Cassie, you can say the name.
All right. So our most popular video on that channel is how not to get caught jacking off.
Oh,
yeah.
I can remember that one.
Yeah. Apparently everybody likes it. I can see what people search up to look for that.
Oh,
yeah, because I have like YouTube studios, and yeah, it's just weird.
It's weird. Okay,
it's weird what they search up for that.
I don't even know how we came up with that first video at all, because I don't even know whose idea even was that.
I don't even know. Like, like I think because you know how boys are, bro. You know,
boys will be boys.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Kurt knows what you're saying.
So I just thought, it'd be funny just to list dumb ways to not get caught, but obviously they don't work.
Yeah.
So I was like, let's do it. And I was originally supposed to do it with somebody else. And he bailed on me last second, and me and him were about to go to the gym.
Yeah.
And we tried to find excuses not to go to the gym, so we were just sitting in the parking lot debating to go in, and I was just like venting. I was like, yo, this guy just bailed on me. It's like not the second time he's done this. And yeah. Personal attacks out here.
Our cameraman.
So I was mad, and I was just letting out, and I had no idea he was interested in like creating content or YouTube stuff, and I've already done it for like a
You've been
year
doing it
or
for
so.
a little bit.
Yeah. So I was just telling him the ideas, and I was like, I already have the first part shot. I just need the skit part. And he was like, hey man, let's do it.
Fuck the gym.
Yeah. Fuck the gym. So we ended up going back home, and we shot that with like a couple hours.
Yeah.
Like back then, the videos would take, actually even now, it takes us like 5 hours to shoot a video.
No tripod.
Dang.
Had a damn vacuum with an iPhone that we taped on it to get two people in one shot.
Yeah. I used to do all the editing and shooting on my iPhone.
Yep.
Yeah.
The editing on the iPhone too?
Editing on the iPhone as well.
Yeah.
That's how we started. It was iMovie, just like learning how to do it. It wasn't until like I started like taking the YouTube seriously, and I was like, I'm gonna start posting gaming stuff on Castro Wisdom. I was like, I'm gonna really study this, and I'm gonna look at every video on YouTube, how to camera angles, how to get good sound, lighting, color grading, all that, just the whole 9 yards, just to get a good video out there.
Shit, I'm still learning how to edit because I don't know how to do shit. I'm just watching him basically. That's how I have to learn how to do this shit.
It's all about trial and error. That's it.
Is,
You can't make an omelet without cracking a few eggs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts. You can't.
So, what got you guys into like interested in video making, content creating?
Well, for me, it was when I was growing up. I'd watch dudes named. Oh, sorry. I'd watch dudes like if y'all know RDC, Caleb City, Long Beach. Even though he's fucking insane. And then there's a new dude called Trey Rags that makes skits on TikTok, and that's basically growing up. You've always wanted to make people laugh, and you always wanted to make skits that people haven't thought of yet, because on YouTube, pretty much everyone at some point, it looks like everybody's thought of fucking everything. So you have to like try to change it and switch it up, which is what we've been trying to do, because me and Castro have had moments where we've tried to look up on YouTube, has anybody thought of this idea yet? And then fucking 80 different videos of the same shit. So we have to sit there and we're like, okay, so how do we change it? How do we make ours different? So watching, especially Caleb City and RDC, watching them and just how hilarious they are with like the smallest ideas, and the fact that they upload and anytime anything happens, basically they upload. So basically that's what we've been trying to do, and that's pretty much the inspiration I got. What about you?
Oh man, inspiration. I don't know. For me, it's different because I started watching like YouTubers like Leon Lush or Dad's Games, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I was like, I want to start talking to the camera, but then I realized it's so hard to just like sit there and talk to a camera and not do anything, or like not really know how to start it. You just got to get the ball rolling. But no, Dad's Black is what really was like, yo, this is where I want to do. Or like KSI, or PewDiePie. Yeah. All the big names. I was just watching. I was like, yo, you guys are funny. I want to be on your level. How can I get there?
Okay. All right. No, I definitely feel that. I think when starting this podcast, there are these YouTubers that I've been watching constantly, and I was listening to their podcast, and I was like, man, I could do that. But I could do that better, I feel, maybe. But like, I'm not doing it better at all. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm aiming to get better, but
that's my mindset. You always got to be like, I can do better than you. Because if you be like, I wish I can be better than you, you're never gonna get there. You gotta be like, yo, I can definitely do better than you.
Exactly. You gotta have that confidence. What do you?
Yeah, I got a question. So do y'all find it easier to be together as a like duo, or was it like harder like separate? Like what was like better for you all, or what do you like?
For me personally, I think it's a lot easier as a duo, because you can, if you run out of ideas, you can always bounce them off each other. Like I can write a script, and then I'll be like, oh, this is funny, this is good, and then I'll send it right over to him, and he's like, yo, let's change this, let's change that. But before we started this channel, the Comedic Rejects, we had like a 4-hour meeting. It's like, what days work for us? What are we gonna do? What's our posting schedule? And like, how would it fit with our like work life or personal life? What you gotta do? And sometimes it doesn't even work out like that. Like sometimes things happen.
Yeah, I know.
You can say that again.
You can say that again.
We didn't even have 4-hour meetings, but
because like for me, like I'm kind of like on the business side. Like that was my mindset. Like the business side. Like, hey, we need to make sure we post on this day, because I know how the algorithm works. As soon as you take like a day off or a week off, it's like you took 50 years away. and it really messes you up. And like that's how it's like been for Castro Wisdom's channel. I like did a year-long hiatus, or when I first started. Yeah,
you did do a long hiatus.
I was gone for a long time, and I was like, you know what? When I come back, I'm gonna come back strong. I started studying, but once you're lost from the algorithm, that's it. It's done. No matter how hard you claw out that hole. It's
and the worst part is that even happens to like YouTubers that have like 50K, 100K, 200K. If they're just gone for so long, like they can't make back those numbers.
It does not matter how big you are. Like as soon as you take that break, it's done. Like I've seen big YouTubers just drop off and lose like thousands of subscribers in a day, every day, because they just took like a day off and didn't say anything.
I think PewDiePie, he lost a bunch when he was like, "Yep, I'm gonna stop uploading every single day."
Yeah,
but he gained it back because he's PewDiePie. But still,
yeah.
you know,
people get on Corey Kenshin's ass because he'll take hiatuses,
Dang.
and everybody in the comments will literally be like, "Oh, you're gonna upload and then disappear for 6 months?" And I'm like, he reads this, and I'm like, I wonder what his reaction is when he's seeing his fans say this. If he needs a mental break, and then he comes back, and then everybody's like, "Oh, you're just gonna upload again and then leave," and it's like it's so fucked up. Yeah. Honestly, it is.
Yeah, it's like people. A lot of people don't understand. It's like the work that goes behind the scenes, you know.
But I think they think of it kind of like. I think people think of it kind of like TV. They're just like, oh, this is entertaining for me, and let's go on to the next video. Let's go on to the next video. And I mean, like the people that are like big fans, like the people that are like, you know, patrons, like subscribers, all that. I think they get into that fervent, like, oh, I need to watch this person. I need to watch this person. Where's their content? Where's their content? And you know, like, I don't know what to say besides like a lot of them are squeakers too, kids.
Yeah,
but yeah.
I think
they like demand that you upload every single day. And like almost as if you're not even human.
Yeah.
And that's like unhealthy pretty much.
It's gross, honestly.
Yeah.
So I got a question. So when it pertains to content creating and posting, do you guys plan on staying on YouTube and like quote unquote be YouTubers? Or do you guys want to like expand to like other platforms like TikTok or Instagram Reels or possibly whatever future apps that come out, future content?
Definitely we're trying to expand because also, the crazy thing that popped up when we started trying to do YouTube again, the thing that started being around that wasn't around the very first time we started doing YouTube is TikTok. Yeah. TikTok came out of nowhere, and it's basically the new Vine. And the thing about TikTok is, when I was talking to Castro, is when you upload on TikTok, the difference between YouTube and TikTok, YouTube, you upload, it doesn't get sent to anybody. TikTok will send it.
And that's so wild to me. That it'll just send it.
It'll just give it to people, because I'll go through my For You page, and it'll just be random videos. So I'm like, that has worked very well for a number of people have seen our stuff on TikTok, and it's basically like the new thing we're also trying to do, where we post on YouTube, and then we'll try to post either a snippet, or if the video is like 8 minutes long, we have to shorten it and put it on TikTok. And then eventually, I think we were also talking about eventually streaming while also doing YouTube, because I've seen other YouTubers do that too, where they'll go on Twitch and they'll just start playing games basically, and that's basically what we're trying to do.
That was one of my suggestions when I heard that you were going to come on this podcast. I really wanted to say you need to go on Twitch and you need to get on Twitch ASAP, because you would have YouTube videos that were 50 minutes long, and I'm like, man, this would be great for Twitch. This would be amazing for Twitch if you had videos this long.
Yeah, the gaming ones especially.
Yes. Yeah. I would say like it would be perfect if you just had like a series on Twitch, ran that series on Twitch, and boom, that's your fans can just get it there through the VOD or something.
Yeah, I had a lot of people suggest that to me, but like I'm like, I don't know, I'm kind of hard headed. I'm just like, yo, I'm so like, I don't know how you say dedicated. Yeah, no, like not just you, it's like everybody. Like so many people was like, you should post this on Twitch. You should post this on Twitch. And I'm just like, yo, I don't know. I'm so loyal to YouTube. I can't, like, it's so hard.
What about streaming on YouTube?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but like I'm still. Don't put me on the spot like that, dog.
But
don't tell me what I don't need to hear.
It's a dangerous sign.
That is a dangerous sign.
Yeah. Nah, but I thought about it, and I'm like, I'm still trying to figure out, because I'm still new to the whole like using OBS and stuff like that, and I'm like, I don't know how to.
When Gerson talks about OBS, I just be like, "What the heck are you saying?"
That's my exact reaction when he's editing.
What is OBS?
Exactly.
Yeah, boom. There you go. It's
an editing and recording software.
Remember last week when we tried to use that editing software after the podcast? That whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever get that to work or no?
No, it's just with Bill's camera, it doesn't pick up. So.
Oh my God!
Yeah, our cameraman is a big fan of Comedy Rejects. So
thank you. You know,
by the way,
everybody.
Yeah, they had like I think you guys are now 1 away from 50, because I subscribed on both my channels like recently.
Oh,
now.
right. Thank you.
So if anybody here wants to be their 50th,
make sure to be the.
While Cameron does his essay,
I saw a resume up there.
I heard they're gonna do a giveaway at the 50 subscribers.
Bro, we said
what are they gonna give away?
Exactly.
yeah, that's
our loyalty. We'll post
the police badge and one of the.
Oh, the police badge. The iPhone
with the.
Actually, I got a serious question. So when is Brother King or Brother Love gonna do a call
Yo, you know what's so funny?
Okay, never
Like I was gonna text him and be because like he does this like uncle character or whatever on.
I saw that uncle character
on
in Baltimore
TikTok,
yesterday.
yeah.
He was
Yeah, on
posting that.
TikTok, he does the uncle character, and I was like, you know, it'd be so
I'm
funny
posting
to have
that
like
on
a
the
skit
pod.
of like him being the uncle character and like the whole
Oh, that could work for one of your skits. Yeah.
That's how like I was gonna hit him up. I was thinking about it when 'cause I saw him do like this TikTok where he was like twerking or whatever, and I was like, yo, this uncle character always makes me laugh. So it'd be funny to have him onto one of our skits.
Caught in 4K.
So I had one video where it was like me and my other homegirl, we do like skits together. It was like a whole video of that. But then I took a snippet of that video and made another video that's doing well. But it's like a 2-second of me twerking. But I wasn't twerking the whole. So it looks wild, but altogether it was pretty funny.
It was funny.
No, yeah, Comedic Rejects and Brother Love. I think a collab
I'd
should
definitely
happen.
be down for that.
Yeah,
For sure.
Like I've definitely had some ideas in my head. I just got to put them on paper, and like I said, he's in charge of all the script writing. I'm kind of more the editing and the behind the scenes kind of thing, scheduling,
Directing.
directing and all that stuff. I mean, even him, like sometimes he would see things that I don't even see. He'd be like, "It'll be better if we did it like this." And I'm like, I don't know, but then we do it and it turns out really good.
I mean, there'll be times where we're in the middle of shooting, and I'll like be explaining to him what like the skit is, and then when we're in the middle of shooting, he'll basically come up with something else that we should put in the scene that I wasn't even thinking of, and I'll be like, oh, that's perfect. So then that's what we end up putting it in there, and then he'll usually have like 3 ideas that we put into the skit. So it's basically like it's like a tag team back and forth. Basically.
Okay. Then my question is, what happens then if like you guys go through a skit, go throughout like a whole skit, and after you've looked at it, has there ever been a time where it just doesn't come together? It just isn't it, and you're just like, we can't post this.
Or piggyback on that, like one person really likes it, but what other person doesn't like it at all.
Has that happened?
For me, that was the morning routine. Like like I had in my head, I had a whole different idea to it. Like it wasn't even going to be like a voiceover thing in my idea. It was more because you know how like when people post their morning routines, they're always waking up, hair's already did, makeup already on, or there'll be that one guy who's like, I go in and I breathe inspiration, I just sit there and motivate. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly.
Yeah.
I know exactly.
You know what I mean?
About.
They're always saying all these lies, and I'm like, it'd be funny if we just made fun of it. And I was supposed to be the guy who would be that person who's like, I breathe inspiration, I take, I do business for 8 hours, just sitting there, like there's no days off, no like rest.
Yeah.
I pick out my clothes, I wash my face and all that stuff, and then he was gonna be the guy who just wakes up normal,
Just lives his life.
Yeah.
My life, yep.
Yeah,
That
and
was posted a couple of weeks ago, right?
yeah, and it was just supposed to be
Loyalty.
loyalty, and it was just supposed to be like a normal skit, and then he was like, you know what, we should do a voiceover, we should do it like this. I don't even know how we came to that conclusion. Like, was something wrong with it, or?
No, I think we just felt like I just felt like we should talk like over it to I guess just further explain what we're doing, because in the skit we're basically arguing back and forth. That was the funniest part about it.
Yeah.
Is the fact that basically we're commenting on each other's morning routines during the morning routine, which I thought would be like hilarious in the video.
Okay. And it did. So how did the idea not flesh out the way you wanted to flesh out, or how was it so that maybe who wanted? So it was your idea, but why were you kind of like?
Was it? No, it was my idea.
So it was your idea.
Yeah.
But, so both you guys were on with the idea. You guys were like cool with it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's usually how it goes. Like, we have a whole list of just videos already ready, and every time we shoot a video, we'll be like, all right, what's our next week's video? And then we'll go through the list and check it out. But yeah, no, sometimes they just don't, like, you see it a certain way, because a lot of times the stuff that you see, we improv'd it. We'll have like we'll have a skit written or a script written, and we'll just go in and we'll say something different, and then it'll just work.
I mean, there's times where we've completely switched characters, basically.
Yeah. Like I think it was this video, the recent one we posted,
You wanna
because
tell them why
I
you said
was because he was like, okay, so I'm gonna be the drug dealer and stuff like that. And I was gonna be the cop, and I was like, nah. Because people already came up to me and it's like, why is he always the bad guy?
I wasn't even thinking about that. I was just making it too. But he was like, oh, maybe we should switch it, and I was like, okay.
I was like, this world is too sensitive right now, you know. But no, this is because like I didn't think about it at first until somebody brought it up to me.
Yeah.
You know, and I was like, oh, you know what? Yeah. Yeah, if you're bringing it up to me, it's making me awkward now. And I don't like it, you know. I don't like this.
It was because of the spare change video, right? It was because of that.
Spare change.
Yeah, the spare change video. They were like, why'd you make him homeless? And I was like, bro, I'm not the one who wrote this. Bro, I was like, I'm not the one who wrote the script. like in my head, I was supposed to be the homeless guy, and he was like, you know what? I'll be it. You know, and it turned out good. It was like
trying to set you up. That's why.
Yeah, right.
I never even like think about that until he came to me, and I was like, okay, so maybe we should try to switch it around, because I have no idea what people would have said if he had have been the cop and I had have been the drug dealer. Because that whole video would have been actually pretty interesting. Yeah.
Oh, especially the end. The end would have been worse.
The end would have been much worse. Yeah, that's the scary part about it.
Let's play the end of the Undercover cop. So like,
what's it?
Play the whole thing.
Yeah, don't worry.
It's only like 3 minutes.
This will be on the screen for the people watching. This will be on the screen for the people watching.
All right.
Now play the full video. It's only 3 minutes.
Yeah.
I got a 10480 on Capitol Street. Might have a doozy.
The fuck is a doozy?
I'm going in.
Man, don't keep me waiting, dog. 5 more minutes and that's it. Yeah. Hey, look, man, I'm gonna have to hit you up later. Hey, you dropped your badge.
What's up, my dude? Can I get a Grammy?
You kidding, right? I just saw you drop your badge.
Bro, come on, my G. I know you top dog, you know, big guns. Come on, bro. Come on.
Your wire's sticking out.
Bro, it's throat cancer, you know what? Vocal cords, you know. Anyways, bro, who you selling to? I mean, who you be working with, bro? Come on, bro. I know you got that good shit. You know.
Bro, you're clearly a cop, man. I saw you get out that car and fixing that wire of yours.
Yeah, all right, bro. I'm gonna see you later, bro. I'm gonna get some money for you tomorrow. All right? I got you. We are fucking no-go. Look, I'm gonna try again tomorrow.
You know I can hear you, right?
Yo, bro. Yo, over here. Come here. Yo, come here. Bro, come over here, bro. I just need your help real quick. Come here.
You again. Bro, weren't you just here yesterday?
Nah, bro, what are you talking about? I ain't never seen you a day in my life. Hey. Trying to help me out, bro? The officer that got me, he went to the McDonald's real quick. So you trying to just open the door real quick for just help out a fellow drug dealer.
You're not my bro. And you're for damn sure not a drug dealer. Bro, isn't this your car?
Bro, what are you talking about, bro? From one dealer to another, bro. I just need you to I just gotta get these handcuffs off me, bro. Come on. Help me out, bro.
Bro, you don't even have handcuffs on.
Bro, what are you talking about, bro? Of course I have handcuffs on. What are you talking about, bro? It's right here, bro. Just let me out, bro, please. I just need help from one dealer to another, bro. My fellow dealers.
This is 2180. Have you got evidence on the suspect yet?
Hey, fuck you, man!
Hey, you dropped it.
We got him, boys. Get on the fucking ground. Get on the fucking ground. Yeah, we got him, boys. We got him, boys. Yeah. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. Yeah, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you shut the fuck up. You have the right to remain silent, bitch.
At the same time, you could have made it a political statement.
You could have.
In this day and age, oh no.
I was nervous when it comes into a videos. Like I get nervous and like what people would think about it. Like, cause like I'm always like when I'm editing a video, I'm watching that video like 5 times over.
No cap.
You know,
when we first did our first podcast, it was the same way.
Yeah, because I'm
You
just
have to
like,
be careful, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
Very careful.
you really got to be careful because you gotta make sure you don't offend nobody, and then everybody's like, the littlest things will offend them, and I'm like, ah, man.
But sometimes pushing the limits. Sometimes to express yourself. Sometimes you have to do it.
Yeah.
That's I literally was talking to him. Well, it was a while back.
Yeah.
I was like,
He basically,
yeah.
he basically told me, fuck it, let's just do it.
Because he had a video skit idea that he sent me, and I was reading through it, and I shut it down completely.
Which
and
one was which
It was the one where you interview like a serial killer.
Yeah.
And I was reading through the script, and I was like, nah,
Yeah.
we can't do it.
That's one of the videos he was like, no, we can't.
Wait, is it like a job interview or is it like?
No.
No, it was the one where there's so I'll see these documentaries about like where they'll be interviewing serial killers, and the serial killer in the documentary would be like, I was hiding from the police and like thank God they didn't find me, and I'm like, they're thanking fucking God that they didn't get found when they're killing people. And I got to Castro, I was like, imagine if you're watching a documentary and this serial killer keeps thanking God for the fact that he kept getting away from these murders, and you're just watching and you're like, what the hell? Like, this shit is ridiculous. So I brought that to him, and he was like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, and he was like, I don't know about that.
No, that was like one of the other one. There was like a part where he was like, yeah, I slapped this girl's face, like, and I was like, no, we can't do this, bro. It was a good, like, and then I was like, we were in the car, and then one day I was just like, you know what? We're called the Comedic Rejects. We're supposed to be like pushing the limits, cause like our name, we're rejected by the people. So I was like, you know what? Let's just do it. Like, let's do a video, man. Like, let's just push the envelope, cause it's hard to get attention, especially with all these other creators that are doing it better than you or like doing it worse, But there's always something, like there's always somebody doing it better than you. Yeah. And you gotta find a way to get your name out there, and you gotta find a way to leave a footprint, leave a mark.
Leave your
That's
mark.
how I think that's how Long Beach pretty much got his fame, was because he pushes every single skit to the absolute furthest you can, and then the people in the comments, they hate him, but they also love him at the same exact time. And he goes, I don't know what, he goes way left sometimes, and I'm just like, all right, I can't even like laugh at this, because I'm like, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Yeah, no, like I would push it, but like I wouldn't push it too far, like I'm still iffy on like the whole serial murder or like interview thing.
That's something you should do for like a patron video. Like, something only patrons get.
Yeah, like guys, subscribe. Let us get a
You want
patron.
to see that video?
Yeah.
Hey, I'll be the serial killer, bro.
Yeah.
Wait, so do you guys plan on just doing skits, or you guys plan on doing other stuff too?
We talked about, like, when I said we had like a 4-hour meeting, we were like, eventually we're gonna run out of skit ideas. So we're like, we need to find something to do in between. I think actually, he suggested that we should do something in between, and then we were trying to figure out like what was the best thing. And we talked about gaming, but I was like, I have gaming as well. Mm-hmm. And then we did like a vlog for.
I did. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you used to do vlogs before too.
Yeah, I used to do vlogs, and I was like,
Me and Kurt were part of one of them.
and it turned out so cringe for me, and I was like, let me figure out how to do it. Let me learn how to like edit vlogs. So I was watching, like, the night that I was supposed to edit, I was just watching vlog videos, like how they do it, and they did like this transition where they would like play music over like scenery,
and then
I
know exactly what you're
talking about. B-roll.
Yeah, B-roll and
clips,
stuff like that. So I was like, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. So I just took random clips, because I took 182 clips this whole trip, and I only used like 15% of them. Yeah. Okay. Because I had to keep in mind that he was also recording. So I was like, I gotta find a way to get them together, and also I gotta find a way to run it smooth. Not
It's
just
hard.
transfer.
That's
It's
hard.
hard.
That's
It is
hard.
hard. I think I worked on that video for about like 2 days, 3 days. Yeah.
He's giving you bunny ears. Relax. Continue.
Sorry for our co-host. He's
I know.
rude.
He just doesn't understand the bunny ears, I guess.
Hey, calm down, drinker man, dude. Not sponsored, by the way.
Oh, wait, hold up.
But we wish we were
Hold up.
sponsored.
We're sponsored by Mountain Dew. Not really, but we hope to be one
We
day.
hope so one day. We'll
hope.
speak it into existence.
All right, hey Castro.
Take this video down right now.
Hey, I'm not sponsored by Mountain Dew.
Hey, that means if you get the money, it's being split 4 ways, not 5 ways.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, you got to open up that Mountain Dew.
Ah,
Have a
man.
taste. Have a taste.
Yeah,
We want the ASMR sound. You have to do it close
Oh, you got to do it next to the mic.
I got you guys ready for this?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Ooh.
Oh yeah, you like that, huh?
Yeah.
You dirty girl.
Dirty bitch.
Take the whole load.
Yo, I can smell it. That's it.
All right, ready? Go. Set. Oh, wait.
All right, hold up. I missed my mouth.
He missed his mouth. Ain't that spicy?
I know you clean that up right now.
Bro, I need. This is hold up.
No,
All right, hold up.
We'll clean after. We'll clean
Yeah.
after.
Oh, yeah. You take a sip.
Took a big ass sip.
He took a gulp.
Is it hot?
That's the Hispanic side coming out.
You know what I'm saying? What the hell?
That's the Latino heat coming out.
Bro, this went between my legs, and my legs feel weird now.
So what's between your legs?
What do you think?
You spilled a whole load.
Just
between your legs?
Mountain Dew Flaming's in between his legs. Mountain Dew Flaming.
Oh man.
The new flavor for Mountain Dew in the summer. Mountain Dew, please sponsor.
Pretty please.
But no, back to
It
the
was
YouTube.
good.
Yeah, I'm glad you like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Yeah, it's not.
Back to the YouTube channel though.
Why the fuck you lying?
But realistically, what is your goals for the rest of this year?
Thank you. Oh, that was
That's
gonna
a
be my
good
question
yeah.
too.
My goal for this year, I don't know.
I'm not talking about you.
Well, our goal, obviously, it would be to get more subscribers. I can't remember like the exact number that we're trying to get to 100 by the end of the year. So, and also our goal is obviously for both of us to get, I guess, a bigger following on TikTok too, to get people to see it on, because TikTok, like I said, for some reason they will ship it out to multiple different people.
Yeah.
So we're trying to get basically people on TikTok to come over to YouTube, basically. And the only way to get them to do that, we have to keep uploading on YouTube and on TikTok. So I guess that would be one of our goals for sure.
Nah, definitely. You know, but like, I feel like we need a team. Like I talked to, RP about this a lot, and I was like, we need somebody there to help us when it comes to shooting, because it's hard when you only have 2 people. So each scene we can't be in it together, so we have to like take turns and try to make it flow easily, And I was like, I want to get us like a camera person or at least a third person to be in a skit with us, add some background to it, add some extra flair to it.
I definitely agree. When we first started, it was originally only supposed to be 3. We realized it wasn't gonna happen like that. It became 4. We realized 4 wasn't enough, and now we have 5. So
because like I thought about it, like I thought so far ahead. Like I told Remy I want to bring the Comedic Rejects as like a group. Like I want us to be a group. I want
That's
it
why
to.
you made the name.
Yeah, like I was like, we were like, because originally the name was supposed to be like Castro RP or something, and I was like, no, like I wanted to be like, if one day we decide, hey, we don't want to do this no more, and we like the channel's big enough, whoever worked for us or whoever works with us,
just get it.
It just takes it. To an point.
To
Like,
an
we
extent,
we
yeah.
still get loyalty. We still get loyalty. We built this.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, but like. I want, because I feel like other people can bring different energy to it, and bring different ideas.
New ideas, yeah.
Yeah, and so, it would benefit the channel a lot.
Like RDC has like 7 dudes. I can't imagine when they're making a skit and they have 7 different people bringing their ideas together. Like when we did the If Teachers Could, that was how many people was in that one?
I think it was like 6, right?
Was it?
No, because it was 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5.
Yeah, there was 4 people sitting down, and there was 1 teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah, that video was great. We wish we could have actually kept that group basically together for more of the skits, but we only ended up doing one of them basically.
Dang.
Yeah, it's funny. The guy who was originally supposed to be in the How Not to Get Caught Jacking Off was in that video. Yeah. Look what he missed out on.
What a fool.
Yeah, right. You missed out on this opportunity. Nah, he's cool. Yeah, he did videos with like his cousin. They turned out really well.
Okay.
Because I'm big on like when we're shooting. I feel like it annoys him, but I'm like, we need to take like extra shots. Like we need to be like, we need to do this scene again, and I want to have like a
Each-
throwaway take.
I respect
Each shot we have in the skit has like 2 or 3 other
respect
shots.
that.
Yeah, because I like to have like one shot we do, and then I'm like, all right, let's do another take, and then let's do a throwaway take. And I was like, do something different in this one, like I don't know, play around with it.
Yeah, he'll say do something different, and then we've had moments where he'll want to say a line a different way, and then when we're editing, there's 2 different shots. He says the same line, the same fucking way, the same exact everything, and he's like, tell me which one's better. I'm like, Castro, I don't know.
Bro, my
I actually helped you sometime with the old video when I recorded you in the old house, I think.
Yeah.
I do remember that, so you're actually right about
Bro,
that.
like my acting skills are limited. All right, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, we can't all be.
It comes with time.
Oh yeah, we all can't be brother. No, I think a group. I've been seeing a lot of group YouTube channels. A lot of them are starting to grow now. A lot of just they do a lot of different things. That's what's weird about them. Like I see like people that do basketball. Then all of a sudden they're like in a group with a person that does anime, with a person that now like reviews like just like Master Chef and is on Twitch. Their group's so diverse, but like I mean, if you have those type of people, you can bring so many ideas and you can bounce ideas off each other and be like, hey, will this work? And the person's like, it might work like this, but if you do this instead, that might be a little better.
Nah, yeah, I know that, and like I'm so picky on who I allow to be a part of it, because I'm like, some people be like, I want it just to have my name out there, but they're not passionate about it, Even when he asked me to like create this channel. I was like iffy about it because I was like, so many people have asked me, hey, can I join Castro Wisdom or blah, blah. And they just want, because of like the subscriber. I mean, even though it's not a lot, but like they're just like, I just want to be famous.
I think everybody wants to be a YouTuber at this point.
Yeah.
Every single person.
They just want to be famous. And I'm like, nah, for me, it's different because like I want this as a career. I want this, like, this is what I love. This is what I love to do. I love to entertain people. I love to edit. I like to see my vision come to life, and I was like, when people ask me, I was like, nah, like, this is not it. But I always had, like, if I were to make a channel with somebody, I always had Raimi in mind,
100%.
Okay. So like pretty much you were just like, if I'm gonna make a channel, Raimi's here, and then you were just like, anybody else? Anybody else?
Nah, pretty much.
How
Like,
long have y'all known each other, and how did you guys become friends?
That's a great question. Wow, fantastic question there, buddy.
I think it had to be in Kings. It was Kingsview. I'm pretty sure, like Kingsview Middle School. I think it was around like 8th grade. I think we we dated the same girl at different times.
I thought y'all was about to say you date each other.
I remember Castro.
That pause game was at the wrong time.
Yeah. Audio listeners probably like, what?
It was 2 different
Eskimo
times.
brothers?
What?
nah, bro.
Well, I mean, technically they are. I don't even know.
Based on the definition of Eskimo.
Yeah, so at 2 different times we had dated the same girl. And then we had that's how pretty much we started becoming friends. And then we had the same friend. We were like pretty much in the same friend group.
Yeah.
And then that pretty much lasted all the way up, pretty much throughout high school, pretty much. And then I can't even remember like the first time I went to his like house. Can you remember?
I don't know. I can't remember. I mean, I remember because we reconnected through football.
Yes.
And then I think when we really started, because like I guess you wanted to like, because back then I was in better shape, and he wanted to get in shape, so that's when the whole YouTube thing happened, and that's when our friendship actually really took off.
Okay.
Yeah. So YouTube is building bonds out here.
Building bonds.
I mean, that's what happens with content creators in general. They will basically, you see the content creators becoming friends through YouTube. Basically, and then there's content creators that start living with each other, like content houses and stuff. 7 of them will start just living together, and that's pretty much how it evolves. And yeah, that's pretty much what happens.
I honestly like that, and I think that's a dream for a lot of people. Those type of content houses, just because I feel like being in a room with people that are constantly making content, constantly trying.
It'll motivate you.
That's what I'm saying. It motivates you so much, and just being in a space like that must be just crazy and exciting. Exciting is the key word.
Yeah,
crazy shit.
Definitely.
Hope you guys can do that though. I want you guys to succeed.
Nah, no, thank you. Like that's definitely the end goal because I do want a big group and I want people with the same passion for it as me and Raimi, and like video ideas. It's hard to find people out here because like I said, all they want is just like the fame. They're not passionate about it. They're not gonna put that extra work behind the scenes about it,
It's
because there's a lot of hours behind the scenes.
so many hours.
So many hours behind the scenes. Like nobody understands. Like 13 hours to edit a video.
13. Oh, okay, that's crazy.
Yeah. It's
The most I'll do is probably like almost like 3 hours.
See,
But,
he ain't dedicated to that grind.
Bro, yeah. See,
Nah,
like
If you have Castro on Snapchat, you'll see like he posts.
the thing is like I do video games, but like I stopped like 4 years ago, and I occasionally do it, but they're live streams, and that's only like when I'm like drunk and I play.
That's just when I'm drunk.
But yeah, when people actually like especially creators that are like really big and it's just a one man team.
Yeah.
I really respect them because they find the time to make the content, edit
Like
it.
who?
Markiplier.
Is he really a one-man team, like a one-man team?
I think so. I think some of them really do. They edit their own. I don't know how many of them have editors, but they edit. Castro was actually telling me you wanted to get like an editor. Basically.
Yeah,
I heard you
'cause
can get them for pretty cheap, can't you?
Nah, I was talking like I wanted to get an editor because I was so tired of.
Who? Me? No. Okay, hold on. No. You're not getting me as an editor because editing this podcast is already annoying as it is.
No, like, I was just so tired of like because
Hey, hell no. Doing it during my 9 to 5 job. I'm not doing that. Bro.
I was just tired because like I was like I don't know. I feel like for me like I'm doing something like there's something I'm not doing, in my head because I'm like I'll watch it. I'm like. What's the difference between my video and their video? And like, how do they get to this point? And I'm stuck on this, And like, I feel like an editor can have put a fresh perspective on eyes, like on it, and like they can put their own twists. And I started talking to this one editor, because I was really considering hiring somebody, and he was like, he sent me like some of his clips, and I was like, oh, this is good. And you have like full creative control. Like you can do whatever because I want to see what you can do. Yeah, he ended up disappearing.
Wasn't that editor that you were talking about like on your Snapchat where you're like, hey guys, was gonna post a video, but the editor.
Yeah. He just dipped. So I had to like there was a lot of times where I had to stay up overnight to re-edit a whole video that had to be up the next day, and it takes a toll. Yeah.
Speaking of
go ahead,
videos,
brother.
this is sidebar series.
Sidebar. That's a good word.
I said series.
Oh, serious. I thought he said series.
But like you gotta let me talk, man. This is supposed to be serious. But I remember seeing on your snap. I'm just saying that it's good. Like you got your duo now, and I remember like we had a long like text. We was texting back and forth because you was about to give up on all of this shit. So I'm just saying like I love that you kept sticking with it and y'all doing good. Man.
Yeah. No, see. I realized how it sounded when I posted that. Yeah. It sounded really weird because a lot of people texted me and was like, "Are you okay?" Like, are you? And I was like, I'm fine. It was just like I was like, I'm putting all these hours into like editing videos, and I'm like, every time I post it, it's getting less views than the last one. And I was like, you know what? Once this channel hits 0 views completely, I'm gonna stop this channel. But I was gonna create another one because, like I said, the algorithm it wasn't working with me.
Yeah,
I told him that his videos are never gonna hit 0 views, so I don't know what he's.
It got close today. I was gonna. I got one that has 1 view right now.
You're never gonna hit 0.
You're always gonna get it.
You're always gonna. You're watching.
You're always gonna have a single view.
Yeah, no, but like what I mean, like just like 1 view, like when it hits too low, I'm just like the whole thing was like I was gonna create another channel, but I was complex between the two things because I was like, it's hard to give up something that you had for so long.
Yeah, I get
and
that.
Yeah, and you're like, like I have all these people that subscribe, but none of them are watching it. So I'm like, maybe if I start fresh, because I've seen a lot of YouTubers where they had channels before and it didn't go anywhere, but then they made a second one and then it just took off, And I just like I felt like my motivation for this channel was just dead, because like for a couple months I was grinding, I was doing all this hard work, staying up late editing the video, think of new ways to like keep people's attention in it and stuff like that, and then it would just be like, you know, nothing, you know, nothing in return. Not that, like, I appreciate the people who watch it, you know, the few people who watch it. I always appreciate that. I appreciate the people who stick with me, but like I felt like I needed to start fresh. I need to have the algorithm on my side again. Yeah. That's why when it comes to like the Comedic Rejects, I'm so hard on like we need to stick to the schedule. Like we can't miss no days. You know, there's no like and I feel bad sometimes 'cause I'm like, you know, I get on him sometimes about it. I'm like, yo,
that's how the vlog ended up happening. Because he was taking a trip, and then I think was it the next week or the same week I was taking a trip, and we were like, okay, well we got to figure out how the hell we're gonna basically get a skit in. So he was like, okay, how about you record your trip and I'll record mine. So we were gonna make that week's video basically. So every week we want to have something basically out. So we can kind of stay up, yeah.
And that's what I was gonna ask. Do you guys are aiming for a weekly basis posting? Do you guys have like a specific day or anything?
Sunday. Yeah, Sundays are our new posting day. Like it was always Sunday actually. Yeah, but
we shoot on Tuesdays.
Yeah, we used to shoot on Tuesdays, and I'll edit throughout the week along with my channel and stuff like that, and then post on Sundays. But now that I got the new job, you know, we have to post like shoot on Sundays and post on Sundays. So
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we get that.
Yeah.
We understand that.
But I do understand the feeling of like putting a lot of work into a video and it gets like no feedback or very minimal views. Because I have a few videos of gameplay that I really enjoyed. I put like hours into editing. Gets like 10 views, but then the one video I record at 2 a.m. with like a shitty mic that's like 2 minutes long has like 4,000 views, and it's like, come on, man, I put no effort into this.
No effort videos do so well.
No. How not to get caught jacking off. It has fucking. It's the first.
Yeah,
video.
it has like 5,000,
like
something like
and
6,000
And
views.
like,
It's
no
still
effort.
growing.
No
Still.
effort. And you guys just like
no effort.
Nothing. Like I can't even watch it. Like I'm like looking at because like at the beginning, you know, like I was still new to like the whole recording myself.
Yeah.
So I was so like animated with myself, like what's going on, guys, blah 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 blah, and like I would do like these little hand movements, and I had a list that I didn't even read. You know, there was nothing on the paper. I just had it in my hand.
Oh.
You know, and then and then we were just trying to come up with ideas on the spot.
I think that's what made me realize that people just like people don't like people being too serious. I guess it's like people just enjoy content. People just being themselves, like completely with like no direction. It's just just themselves, just random. I guess. Yeah. Because it's like it's weird. Because like why would they like to receive this instead of like something that took time and structure and organized?
I kind of have an opinion on that. I feel like because like if they want like really like high edited content, they can go to Netflix, they can go to that stuff. But if they want just like chill, relaxed videos, they go to YouTube. Something like TikTok, most of the videos are not the ones that are edited so long. They're like the really like simple types. Yeah. I think simplicity is the thing that people want.
Wait, hold on.
This type of content.
There's some YouTubers that post some bangers. Like Pyrocynical has a 7-hour video. Yeah. I watched it. It's a 7-hour video on a series. But that's the key right there. A review.
That's the key right there. You just said some, but majority like content right
now.
No,
but I'm talking about big content creators. They will put out this content on a monthly basis. Content that are hours long. 7 hours. 7 hours. Yeah. It was good. It was good.
Especially his video game
really
reviews
good.
Too.
Yeah, he has the newest video game review that's an hour 45 minutes long, and I was planning on watching that. I like those long videos.
And they get like 2 or 3 million views.
That's what I don't understand. I was like, dang, like
it's all about the content.
It's all about And he posted like he had a review on the most random show that you would never watch. And I watched it, and I was like, "This was a good review. I like this."
But also,
it was a 7-hour review, and I watched it.
Jeez.
One of the main reasons I feel like he's successful is because he has a unique voice.
You see that one down there? That one right there. The one with the yellow background. 7 hours, 41 minutes.
I mean, because he has such a unique way of editing his videos, his humor, and plus his voice.
Who the hell edited that?
He has a few editors. I know.
He probably does
he
now.
has a couple editors.
Yeah,
but if you look at it, I think what happened was his last video, he had like a 5-month. I think it was 5 months, and then after he said he was working on that video for a minute. A minute.
No, I believe it. Like 7 hours, like that's it takes a long time just for like 2 hours.
but then again,
it takes a long time for a 2-minute fucking skit.
No, like when we had our skits before, it would take us like we'll shoot for 5 hours, and then the video would turn out to be like a minute 30, right? And then we'll sit there editing for the rest of the day, which would take what, like a couple hours itself. It was,
No, I think what it is that once you reach a certain level, you have a certain structure that just makes everything's flow much easier.
Yeah.
So obviously in the beginning, it takes you probably like 6 hours to shoot this, and then like maybe a few days to edit. But once you start like that big, it probably takes you like 45 minutes to shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe a day to
yeah,
edit.
no, I was watching a whole bunch of videos, and I was like, this person was like, when you find your style of editing, don't change it up every video. Just, keep it simple. Keep it to your style. Like if you do like these, like for my channel, I always do like to do transitions. I make myself bigger on screen, and it just like adds a different flair to it, like you're not losing your attention to it. You're you're seeing something different than the gameplay and me in this little corner.
Because
over
you
here.
want to keep your channel having a certain identity
Yeah.
style. Because
Yeah,
if it's like different every time, people are not gonna know what your channel's about.
Yeah. Yeah, and like you have like your music that you use, all the time and all
Yeah.
that stuff. Yeah.
Gotta have it consistent.
And music is important when it comes to like
yeah.
skits.
All the
Music is
Trying
definitely
not to get
important.
copyrighted.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Try not to get copyrighted.
We got copyrighted off of one song that was copyright free because YouTube tells you,
Yeah.
when you're uploading, it will stop you right at the screen
And be like, hey, this is
yeah,
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 same.
and be like,
I was gonna
It
talk
was the morning routine. You put non-copyrighted music on YouTube. You try to post it on TikTok. TikTok muted the entire video and said, I don't even know why.
yeah, I don't even know, and it like annoyed me because then I had to end up. Wait, no, it was the therapist one.
The therapist.
Yeah, it was the therapist one, and I was like, dang, it just feels so weird without music. It just sounds weird to me. It doesn't flow good, and so I had to use one of TikTok's song, and it felt like a commercial for me. The way it sounded, I did not like it. I was like, it's not copyright music, so I don't understand. And like me, I had to change my outro for Castro Wisdom, like the music, because it kept getting copyright claim from a song that didn't even exist.
How does
Yeah,
that even happen?
I don't know. Like I searched up the song that it kept saying it was like I was copying, and it just didn't pop up.
Just the claim
Yeah,
system
it just
then.
didn't pop up. So I had to change the whole thing. I mean, granted, I think it was a better change
Okay.
than what I had.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right. Hopefully, I cannot imagine. I don't even want to think about finding new music.
No, that shit.
That shit's
I did that once too. I was doing a top 10
the anime openings. Oh my gosh!
for
the
it
whole
was like-
video got
I think
hit.
it was fall like 2020. I remember it was up for 1 minute,
Yeah.
and then within that 1 minute, I think it already had like 60 views. And then next thing you know, down in my private, I was like, "Where's it go?" And I see my email. There's 10 different copyright strikes from like Sony. I was like, "What
Yeah.
the fuck?"
Yeah, see, that's the thing.
It's either Sony or Funimation.
Yup, no, and then,
Get
those
that shit
anime
out.
boys hate you. They're like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, get that video down."
dude,
No,
it's
that's the thing. It's like you don't even not even like it doesn't even have to be just music that gets copyrighted. Like you can
Even
have
clips.
Yeah, clips of
yeah.
videos. Like I heard that like to catch a predator, if you use any of their clips, it's getting taken
I
down.
think some of them,
immediately.
yeah, some of them, yeah.
Yeah, or like Dr. Phil. I heard like a lot
Oh,
of his
yeah,
clips.
Dr. Phil, without
yeah,
doubt.
his clips
Unless
get
you-
taken down.
Unless you have it like in a transformative nature where you're like, the commentary people that are always like, "Oh, this is what Dr.
Yeah.
Phil was talking about this week," So, but yeah, no, the YouTube games.
I do have a question. Why is
Oh
there?
damn, you have a question?
Yeah, why is there an MRE on the table?
Oh, well, we were gonna eat that.
What is that?
He's wondering why there's
It's
a meal
it's
ready.
like a military ration, what they'd use to eat.
Yes, we were gonna eat that, but
I was wondering what that was.
we were gonna eat that, but we're running a little low on time.
Spaghetti with
You don't like spaghetti with meatballs?
not an MRE, spaghetti and meatball.
Man, you are a hater. You are a
Garbage.
hater. You are a certified hater.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just want to ask, just for the fans that might be listening right now, what's the next? Can you guys give us a little sneak peek on the next skit for Comedic Rejects?
Oh, okay.
Little-
So basically, this is sometimes I'll just think of this random shit while I'm driving, basically. And I'm like, all right, well, we can just make a skit off this because me and Castro, when we put our heads together, we can pretty much make it funny. We'll just have to we'll just add stuff in there. So the next one is gonna basically be having a conversation with a deer because I'm so tired of deer running out into the middle of the street, and I think deer are the most suicidal animals on the planet. They just want to get hit by whatever is passing through.
They do.
So I'm like, we're gonna make a skit on basically Castro or me or Castro talking to what would be like a deer to ask them like what the fuck is wrong with them because that's the only animal I swear that they get hit more than anybody else on the any other animal on the planet. And I'm like, there has to be some reason that deer are so depressed, and I have to know why. So that's gonna be basically our next skit for sure.
Okay, I can think of how that could be interesting.
Yeah, no. And then I like as soon as he said it, I already had like ideas in my head of like what clips I'm gonna use. I'm like, we need like these B-roll shots, or because like I had like an interview kind of thing where like it would be talking, and then all of a sudden the vocal cords would be like underneath it, the video clips. Yeah. So that's basically how like I had some ideas already in my head. As soon as he said it, I was like, yeah, this is gonna be funny. And then we're planning on doing like a series for the Undercover Cop version.
Oh,
yeah, yeah, but it's gonna be different because like I feel like I want to do it more as like cops.
Okay.
You know, because like sometimes they should be shooting at nighttime, and it's so hard to
get light.
Like you're racing against the time, you're racing against the sun. So we the first day of that Undercover cop skit, there was a fucking storm right after we were finished, and you don't know the soccerplex over there.
Yep.
They lined the cars. We were in traffic trying to get out of the soccerplex for like an hour, and there was a storm just coming out of nowhere. So we had to, just like today, basically. We had to basically deal with that. So we're always racing against time because it gets dark fast, and I'm a dark dude, so you can't like it's hard. Castro's always looking. He's like, I can't see you, Raimi, and I'm like, fuck.
yo, chill.
You're canceled. You're done,
bro.
You're done,
bro. I'm like my camera
just passed. Come on, bro. Come on.
My camera don't work like that now. But like, I'm always trying to.
Yeah.
Nah, and then like, but like for bad parking, like that was shot within like 2 days, but like a week from each other. Okay. Yeah, it was like we raced against that sun, and the first day we ran out of time so fast, and we were like, how are we gonna like? It's supposed to be within like a certain it's supposed to be like within a certain time frame, but like it's so weird to keep you into the thing when it starts getting dark behind you, you know.
So I'd be talking to Castro while he's in the car, and basically it's like dark when he's talking, and it cuts to me. It'll be like bright as fuck, and Castro's like, "This isn't gonna work."
Yeah,
it can't be night and day when we're talking like that. It was so weird. So yeah, we always have to race against time, basically.
Yeah, and I did pitch an idea to him. I was like maybe we should like mention it in the video, like how are you doing that? Like how is it daylight for you, and why is it night?
That would be kind of funny though, and just be like,
kind of like a Deadpool thing, you know, how he breaks the fourth wall. But it just didn't go like that.
We could definitely do a video like that for sure.
Yeah.
Because it gets dark so fast, and it's so annoying. So we have to we're right now looking for lights, basically, that we can use to brighten up. Yeah. Because we obviously want to film skits at night, because some of the skits just have to be filmed at night. Yeah. So, like, literally, what's the one, the haunted house one, when you're running out of the house, and I have to record
the world's best ghost hunter.
Yeah, I had to fucking have the camera. He's sprinting faster than me, and I had to hold the light while chasing after him. And the shit was, he barely lit up.
You still couldn't see me.
It was ridiculous.
That ghost one was really funny. If anyone wants to watch that one, I would recommend that one.
Oh yeah, thank you. That was my first solo one.
Yeah,
because like I'm like very. I mentioned it to him. I was like, I feel like people would come to see you because like they always, every time somebody watch our video,
face.
Yeah, they always talk about his face, and like they're like, oh, his face was so funny.
The reaction,
like he does so good. Yeah, and I'm like, and like it made me so insecure. So like when he's like, yeah, you're gonna be like the main person in this video. I'm like, are you sure about this?
Do you guys have other social media you post on like Twitter and Instagram?
Yeah, I have my Twitter. Facebook. Yeah, Twitter, Facebook. Oh, I mean. My Facebook's kind of like my personal thing, but like Instagram, Twitter.
You have like a dedicated page for the YouTube channel, or is it just for your personal accounts?
Instagram channel. Page?
We don't. I actually didn't even think about that. We should actually create that. Yeah.
So you can post your snippets and then.
Well, I feel like we should wait until we get at least a little bit known, because then the channel is gonna sit.
Well, if you start, that's one way of looking at it. Also, if you just start now, you can also build up to it. You
can build up the page.
Both perspective, whatever works for you guys.
When we're watching that video,
when we're tagging you guys, we can tag your YouTube page, but definitely since we mainly post our snippets on Instagram first or TikTok, then it'll be kind of.
That's because somebody is supposed to be editing the TikTok clips clips and putting them on
Hey,
TikTok.
Kurt just posted
Bro.
one. Brother K just posted one.
Sorry, my brother. Sorry, my brother. No need
like
to
the
ball
Instagram-
up those fists of
There's like an
yours.
Instagram one coming too. Can you put your at?
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh yes, absolutely, yes. In the middle of the podcast,
Yes, sir.
absolutely.
Behind the scenes, you got to see how it works.
Behind the scenes. Oh, I'm sharp.
Nah, but it's always fun to see like your creation
shocked
come to
you're broke.
life. Like just an idea that came out and it's like your vision's coming true. It's always a great thing.
I agree with that, man. I agree with that. But unfortunately, we are about to hit the hour mark.
Okay.
So we are about to say goodbye to our lovely people that listen. Thank you guys for listening to the Around the Couch podcast this
Thank you for
week.
inviting us.
No. Thank you guys for coming on this podcast. Oh my gosh. There was
fun,
there
man.
was a lot. There was a lot I had to ask you guys about. And you know, honestly, I'm telling you, like, I've been a person that's been interested in YouTube for a while, and just hearing other people talk about YouTube really makes I just love it.
Yeah, no, I love to hear people like with the same passions as me just like talk over it.
Yeah.
You know?
Literally.
Definitely.
YouTube.
Just talking about YouTube in general with other people that love to do YouTube definitely is like a very cool setting. For
Yes,
sure.
sir. Yes, sir. And honestly, there's not a lot of, and this is just my perspective, there's not a lot of Maryland content creators out there. So
Nah,
we honestly
yeah.
need to bring more Maryland content creators out there.
More
We do.
DMV.
More DMV content
Yeah.
creators, because all of them keep moving to like Georgia, LA,
Yeah.
down
Texas.
south, Texas. Yeah.
Everyone's in fucking Texas.
So yeah, we need to bring some more. We need some more DMV creators. We need a lot more
Yeah,
DMV creators.
I
for
understand
sure.
why, but it's like, come
Yeah,
on.
yeah, still.
Exactly.
Or
Stay
like,
loyal
yeah,
to the
whenever they
soil.
get like a certain amount, they always move.
on,
I was
just
like,
stay
I'm
here.
like, bro, nah. Like, even if I get rich, I'm living in an apartment.
I'm definitely gonna live here.
I'm just gonna get a car this time.
expensive.
I'm just gonna get a
I'm
car.
just gonna
I'm
get
just
a
gonna
car.
get a
Yeah.
car. Bro, no, I'm still gonna. I'm not gonna like spend my money like that. you
Yeah,
know?
I wouldn't do it either. No cap.
But
But yeah.
shout out to both of them. Shout out to their channel.
Shout out to the Comedic
thank you.
Rejects.
Thank
Shout
you,
out
thank
to,
you.
I guess, Castro Wisdom.
Rejects.
I guess I'll shout you out.
Yeah,
Castro
Castro
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Mainly
We'll
the
post
Comedic Rejects.
their page right here
Well,
in the video when you see it.
oh yeah, no, actually, I mean, like, wherever it is,
Wherever it is.
in the video. But then it
actually,
also
what's
it'll be in.
Man, listen.
Oh no, he's listening.
Cameraman is on bullshit.
No, why you guys? See, I support
Our cameraman
you. I
is
support
on
you, man. I support you. But no, the Comedic
Hey,
Reject.
cameraman, what did Gerson just say 2 seconds ago? What was he doing with his hands a couple minutes ago?
Why would that?
No,
Oh my
that's a
God.
Comedic Rejects video.
Yeah,
No.
come on now, come on
Come
now.
on now. No, but anyways, man, it's been nice.
Yeah.
We're gonna make sure to add the Comedic Rejects links in the description.
Thank you,
No, I
thank
don't
you.
want to.
Well, you're not the one posting the video, are you? Oh, I. But anyways, man.
Nah, you got it. You got it.
Anyways, man. This has been Bill, aka Old Man Yango, signing out. Ollie, say it to him, man.
This is Glizzy G signing
What?
out right
No.
here.
All right,
See you
Glizzy.
guys.
All right, man.
See you on my
Yeah.
Twitch page.
All right,
Jacking
man.
on.
What do you got to say to him, Kurt?
It's your boy Brother Love. It's been a good day today.
It's been raining.
Stay cool, cause it's gonna be hot.
It is. Thank you, actually. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Gerson signing out.
And Comedic Rejects, what do you guys
know
have to
what
say?
I'm saying? Just subscribe to the channel. Look forward, to all our weekly posts. Hope you guys
Subscribe to
enjoy.
them.
Subscribe to them, the podcast. Thank you guys for having us on here. Around the couch, I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, show your shirt to the camera.
Oh, you know
Show
what
your
I'm
shirt-
saying?
Yeah, don't
Show the shirt.
zoom in.
Stand up.
Stand
Stand
up.
up.
Model for them.
Yeah, don't forget
Hello,
to
how you
subscribe.
doing?
Yeah, stand up. No.
Jesus.
But yeah, man, this has been Around the Couch and the Comedic Rejects, and now we are gonna sign out. See you guys.
Adios.